goodness. I don't understand why those colors look like that. What's the default look like? We'll just keep it on that. All right, let's get Facebook started. Oh, yikes, almost 2 minutes late. I don't like that. Alrighty, friends, let's get this party started, shall we? Alright, gonna need some of those. Oof, if I'm all out of those, it's gonna be awkward. Aha. Backup set of thick card sleeves on me, just in case. Just in case we're ripping something like Museum Collection where I'm gonna need them. Alright, stand by, making sure all these tags went through. Alright, Alan, Brian, and Mark. Cuckoo, they're tagged. Now let's drop the link over. Sounds like it's getting windy outside. We might be having a little storm here. Alright, good to see those tags went through. Alright, everybody. Sweet. Alright, what's up, chat? Good to see you. Didn't exactly have a ton of time for prep for this one. I originally intended on starting this about half an hour later, but circumstances permitted, and if you want complete, utter transparency, after working all day, it's not exactly on my top priority list to start a break 30 minutes later because, as you smart folks can guess, if I start the break 30 minutes later, my day extends another 30 minutes. And it may not seem like much, but after working all day, I want to hang out and start a break a little early. Breaks are a highlight of my day. What can I say? Alrighty. All stacked up there. Let me grab some thick top loaders. I need 140 and 190s. Good for me to keep these on deck. It's smart if I actually keep some more backups than I do. Alright, how's everybody's Tuesday? I didn't see anybody yesterday. So, a little dual question. How was your Monday and your Tuesday? Hopefully all is good in your neighborhood. Yesterday I recorded the Hobby Handbook with Alex. That episode... Let me see if that episode's live on Sports Cards Nonsense. I'll drop a link in the chat if you're interested. Nope, it's not up yet. Oh, comes out Thursday. My bad. They released a clip today that might get some folks' attention. It was regarding this card, actually. So, I highly encourage you to listen to it. The Hobby Handbook over on Spotify. It's with Alex and I. Of course, if you don't like that, there's always the hobby hanger. So I've got 2 podcasts that I typically operate. Normally I record the hobby hanger today. Just due to time, I didn't think I was able to do that today. So hoping to see if we can maybe knock something out this week. But looking forward to this one. Obviously pristine. Good mix. I'm excited. Bowman's Best release day is tomorrow. So obviously looking forward to that. That's a big one. My favorite release of the year. So I'm really pumped for it. 4 autos a box. It's tough to beat it. All right. Been live for 5. I know we only got a few folks in here, but there is the entire list of teams. Feel free to give that a screenshot if you choose. But as always, the list is scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Those Bobby Witt Jr. plays, you see, as I knock things down. Trying to overreach. Because for the first time in a long time, I took a picture with a box that did have stuff in it. For the 3-pack. So, I need a number. 1 through 8. Uno through ocho. We've got 6 people in here. Let's see if we can get a number picked twice in the chat. If we can't get a number decided on by multiple people, we'll just go with the first one that comes in. But I'll give it a minute or so for folks to pick what they think the lucky box is. Got 8 left. I'm kind of like milking them, you know what I mean? Like slowly going through them. What's up, Alan? Alan, can you do me a favor? Actually, let me see if I can send you a... Oh, I can. I just sent you a friend request. I think that might be why I'm not able to tag you. It won't let me send Brian one. And let me send Mark one. I think that might be why. All right, Chad says 4. Robert says 5. Any other choices? Alan says 3. So we got a vote for this one, and this one. 3, 4, and 5. Any other votes? We got 8 people in here. Let's see if we can get another. Heck yeah, Mark. Yeah, I always check the tags first just to make sure that, obviously, if you're in the break, I want to make sure that you can watch it and you don't just have it sitting in the background. And Mark also says 3. So we're going to go with box number 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, I did that wrong before. I said that we had to vote for those middle ones. That was wrong. We had 3, 4, and 5. My bad. I can't use the age-old argument that I don't have enough fingers and toes for that because, believe it or not, I actually do. I haven't lost any, thank goodness, hoping to keep it that way. All right, we'll start with that one. I'm pulling the boxes down, and I'll explain why in a minute. So I had a hobby box of Chrome Update standing up in the background one break, and my camera, being the smart cookie it is, thought that James Wood's face that's on the Chrome Update boxes, it kept trying to focus on his face that was like back here instead of the cards that were right in front of the camera. So I'm learning that I have to kind of like stack the boxes like that in the background so that the camera focuses where it needs to. Oh, nice. Alan picked 3 too. What's up, Billy? Welcome in. Should be a fun rip tonight. Only got 1 blaster box in this. I don't put a lot of retail in the breaks just because I kind of just use it as filler when needed. But for a break like this with 2 boxes of pristine, like if we were doing a bunch of museum, I would want to do more blasters just to add. Ooh. Well, that's a darn good start. What are you focusing on right now? There we go. Roki Sasaki Sepia to kick off the box. I like it. Alrighty, Ryan McMahon, Darren Baker, Bryce Happa, Ray Wave, and DJ Hers. But no, what was I in the middle of thinking or saying? I don't have ADHD. I just seem like I do. I haven't been diagnosed. Who knows? I probably do. But it's been a long day. Yeah, and I'm already forgetting things. That's not good. That's not good. I shouldn't be as forgetful. I digress. It is when we get the right number of autographs and when the cards are actually put in the one touch correctly. Steve, if you jump in here, let me know. My gut is saying Steve. Masataka Yoshida, Juan Soto, nice Brooks Lee refractor, Anthony Santander, and a Bassett Sepia. I say that because I have a box of draft and a box of pristine that I put packs into, and being forgetful, I don't... Oh, yeah. So I would put retail in there just to fill in, like, just to add more cards to the break, you know. But no, there are two folks that I took boxes away from. Like, I took all the packs in a box for if somebody wanted to submit a damaged card replacement. I unfortunately don't remember who those two people were. If it was you, please let me know so I can ship it to you. I have them here. I'm not throwing them away. I just cannot remember for the sake of me who it was. Garrett Crochet, Andres Chaparro, Rhys Hoskins Prism, and Jean Kenzie base. I just want to make sure that I'm not promising somebody something and then forgetting about it, because that wouldn't be cool to you guys. All right, Mike Trout, Luis Garcia Jr., Paul Skeens, all etch, Devers Ray Wave, and a Volpe Sepia. No numbered cards or autos out of the blaster yet, but I like the Roki, and I like the Brooks Lee refractor. So let's see what else we can get in here. All right, Zach Gallen, Leo Jimenez, Lane Thomas, Ray Wave, and Newt. Another backwards sepia, Justin Verlander, future Hall of Famer. Kyle Tucker, Cedric Mullins, Jeffers refractor, and Drew Thorpe. I know I open packs backwards compared to most breakers. I don't know. It's how I've always done it. I don't know. The idea of doing it like this and then like that always makes me worried about those front corners, and then you have to like flip it to show the pack's empty. I'm like, why don't you just do it the way I do it? I don't know. Mike Talkman, Fortune 15 Roki, Nick Gonzalez, Ray Wave, and Terang. But everybody does it a little different. There's nothing wrong. All right, let's get 3 autos on the stage. 2020 Bowman Chrome HDA. Who's got the W Sox? Rebecca Patterson does. Rebecca. What's it you, Lubob? Who's got the Astros? Oh, Rebecca. Rebecca, this is... Hopefully we're going to hit this guy or this guy for you. Or Toronto, Michael. With Bo Bichette. Those are rookies. But we've also got this fella named Drake Baldwin, whose first Bowmans are in here. New York Mets, Lee. You're chasing the greatest catcher in Major League history, who's currently playing. Francisco Alvarez. Absolutely no bias in that statement there. A lot of good names in this set for a box that is under 200 bucks. Or right around 200, I think. It'd be crazy to pull a Superfractor out of here. I am not. So I'll be honest of why I don't. It's a lot of extra liability and a lot of extra shipping. I don't have the infrastructure that a lot of other folks do. I'm simply out of my house. I handle all my shipping and everything. I don't have like a shipping team or anything like that. So it's kind of extra liability that I just haven't stomached yet. If I upgrade, I will. All right. It looks like 3 base autos, which would be kind of whack. Let's see if we can get some good names. Christian Koss. He's in the big leagues for San Fran, I think. But this is going to the Rockies. Robert. He's got a good auto. Next up. Austin Hansen, Houston Astros. It's not the Astro we're chasing, but Rebecca, regardless, it is yours. In third, yeah, 3 base. Tyler Dyson, Washington Nationals. Steve. I think you can tell by my facial reaction. I don't like seeing 3 base autos out of a box with 3 autos. Now look, I get it if it's 2, but give us something numbered. I think that was the worst box in the case we've opened. Because we had one that was, what, 2 oranges? You know what I mean? Like, hey, let's spread the love a little bit. Maybe take one of those oranges and put it in a box where you're going to put 3 base autos. Call me crazy. I don't know. Maybe that's why Topps doesn't hire me, because I don't have the insightful thoughts to put 3 base autos in the same box. You know what the problem with auto is going to be. A lot of schools don't teach cursive anymore. That is true. Yeah. I mean, that's not really cursive, but I like it. It looks like it doesn't take, like, look, take the name out of it, just the signature. I'm taking the one on the left every day, just because it looks cooler. That's exactly why I like Ryan Fitzgerald, because he's got a heck of an auto. Chrome update. Let's pull a debut patch. About freaking time to do so. How about both of them make up for it, Chad? Let's see a couple supers tonight. Last week we pulled 2 1-of-1 autos. That's right. So, yeah, that is true. Tyler Callahan. I mean, we already kind of see it with Bowman Chrome. A lot of the international signees don't know cursive. Jack Leiter, Logan Van Way, Ryan Helsley, Augustine Ramirez, Tyler McGill, Braxton Fulford Sedan, Jose Trevino, Night Terrors, Matt Shaw, and a Willie McIver refractor. A few to sleeve. Nothing major out of pack 1. Rebecca, I hope. I know, I'm hoping for you. Caleb Freeman, Willie Castro, Dylan Cruz debut, Carson McCusker, Kevin Alcantara, Jackson Jobe, Ryan Rollison, Jace Young, Shang Prism, Shane Smith All-Star Game, and a John Rave refractor. All right, lots of sleeving, not a ton of top loading yet. Colton Gordon, Hyesong Kim, Cade Gibson. We experienced this last night, Marcelo. But like this Thomas Harrington, look at that left edge. Doesn't it seem a lot wider to you? It's because when they cut it, like the blade must have been a little bit more jagged, because like just look at the difference in the edge here. Like, I mean, it versus here. It's just not smooth. I don't know. Alrighty, Andres Munoz, Jorbit Vivas. There's our first auto. I had a feeling we were getting close. Luis Angel Acuna refractor. Fortune 15 Marcelo. Jeremy's pulled you 2. Nice. Trevino. And our first auto, Blake Dunn, Cincinnati Reds, Mr. Cogburn. Rebecca, football doesn't count. Football doesn't count. That's an unfair advantage. I don't open football. I enjoy football and football cards. I don't know. I feel like you need to be an expert in the field you're breaking in. You know, like, I want my breaker to know, hey, can you name 50 names in the top 100? You know, can you name the all-star rosters? If they can't, no offense, you're not my guy. Just because it's like, hey, I want to know that if I'm hitting this, is this a good hit or is this kind of meh? Ooh. We got some blue coming up. Dolander. Jose Iglesias, Ben Williamson, Victor Carantini, Craig Yoho, Jonathan Aranda, Shane Smith, Wilyer Abreu. Blue non-auto, but it is a rookie. All right, see what we got in a minute. Amador refractor, Roki 1990, and the blue, Liam Hicks, 138 of 150 for the Fishies, Robert Bryant. It's our first numbered card. Yeah, we've pulled 4 autographs. But this is our first numbered card. Make it make sense. Don't worry, Pristine will fix that. We're going to get lots of numbered cards from Pristine and hopefully some low numbered ones. Rafael Devers, Blade Tidwell, Trent Grisham, Jack Dreyer, Connor Thomas, Gino, Ryan Gusto, Eric Fetty, All-Star Game Corbin Carroll. Kurtz Power Players and a Hassel Refractor. We're getting the right teams. We're getting good refractors. Give us the guys on those teams. Give us the fellers, please. All right, so like I said, I didn't break yesterday. I need updates. What's people got going on in their lives over there Monday and Tuesday? Mason Miller and Sunday. Cole Henry, if I didn't see you for the Sunday Fun Day. David Bednar. Chang, Big Dumper. Chad Patrick. Merrill Kelly. Chase Petty. Camilo Duvall. Big Dumper Prism. And a Clay Holmes Refractor. Both fellas currently playing for Team USA. Cal Raleigh in the news a little bit. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but there's a little bit of interesting things going on. So I can beat you. Oh, amen to that, Rebecca. Amen to that. Chandler Simpson, Justin Steele, Caleb Durbin, Edgar Caro, Walker Bueller. I like what I see. It's a lava lamp. That should be an auto. Dalton Rushing, Jock Peterson. Nice James Wood refractor. Night Terrors PCA. Yeah, Mesa Prism. And Nick York 7 of 175 on the lava lamp auto. Junior. What happened? So, obviously, Randy Rosarena and Cal Raleigh, both players for the Seattle Mariners. Randy Rosarena representing Team Mexico in the World Baseball Classic. Saw his teammate, Cal Raleigh, behind the dish for Team USA and said, "Hey, good to see you, partner." And Cal Raleigh refused to shake his hand. And Randy went off and made some comments about it after the post game and basically told Cal Raleigh that they're not friends. Yeah, it was I highly recommend, if you don't speak Spanish, it's going to be confusing, so I suggest you watch it where somebody kind of explains what he says, because that's what I had to do, because even though I say I'm bilingual, sometimes I just got to double check my work. No, I don't actually speak Spanish, but yeah, I want to hear Cal's side, because that doesn't seem cool. Santana, Zebby Matthews, Nick Pavetta. If somebody knows more about it, let me know. I was working all day, so I kind of missed some things. Blue Ray Wave. Raleigh supposedly squashed it. How so, Chad? Augustine, Denzel, Durbin, Drew Avons. We'll go from the back here. Nice Mydroth refractor. Fortune 15, Freddie. Pete, All-Star Game, and a blue Thomas Harrington, 113 of 150. Another one, Junior. Yeah, I'm curious to see like what Cal's side of the story is, because I mean, obviously not a great look. If the person translating was right, Randy said some very not nice things about it. Edgar Caro, David Morgan, Kumar Rocker, Mick Abel. Apparently he called a Rosarena. Okay, good. Rhett Lauder, Carson Palmquist, J-Dub debut, Dalton Rushing, Tyler Tolbert, Yamamoto 90, and Liam Hicks. Yeah, because that obviously irked him. But I don't know. I hope that things are good, because obviously you don't want that in right before the season in the clubhouse. Like, no, that's not. No bueno. Michael McGreevy. See, there's me coming out bilingual. Ballesteros, Christian Campbell, Osuna, Chase Dolander, Junior Caminero, Matt Gorski, Matthew Boyd. No auto here. Tim Elko, Chandler Simpson Prism, and a Kepler Refractor. You don't want drama in the clubhouse right before the season's about to start. That's how bad things happen. Team chemistry is no good. Alrighty. John Rave, Amador, Clay Holmes, Danny Jansen, Doug Nikhazy, Sir Anthony. There's our last auto. Alan Roden Refractor. Power Players, Matt Shaw. Stephen Kwan All-Star Game. Prism, Matt Shaw. And a base auto, Chase Petty. Another one, Cincinnati Reds, Mr. Cogburn. Getting 2 of the 3 from the box. All right, so we currently have 6 autos on the stage. 5 of them are base. Can we please knock it off? Pristine, I trust in you. And Museum. And the repack. Or we could finish off the box with a Superfractor non-auto, and that would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. All right, we're getting a purple. I'll take a purple. Chase Mydroth, Max Kepler, Tim Tawa, Chase Lee, Ryan O'Hearn, Hayden Sanger, Ronnie Simon, Yusei Kikuchi, Tim Tawa Refractor, Night Terrors, Francisco Lindor, and for the Buccos, Chang 163 of 250. Another one, Junior. Junior getting an auto and 2 numbered cards. The Reds, that was an NL Central box. I will say this. I know it's part of his PC, but Cody Rowe hit 2 big ones out of Museum Collection last time we opened it. So he hit a booklet and a gold framed auto. Also, I bet his, well, I guess if you bought it a week ago, it would be better, but Kyle Schwarber's first Bowman autos with the Cubs used to not be super expensive. Right, I don't see a booklet or anything like that in here. Wait, that is thick, though. That's a thick card. That's second to last one. Alrighty, let's see what we're working with. I see a red back there, too. Ricky Henderson. Lou Gehrig. Ooh. Ooh. All right, I think this is supposed to be. I like to kind of sweat. You know what? Hey, we're just gonna go through it. Retrospective. Jim Palmer auto. Baltimore Orioles. How about it, Alan? Nice hit. Next auto. Money Mike. Michael Harris Jr. 7 of 149. John Rosa. Next up. Oh, that is sick. Look at that patch auto of Chris Bryant. That's a good patch, too. 12 of 25. Rockies. Robert Bryant. I just bought a really cool Chris Bryant patch auto. Keep an eye out. Next up, the thick one. Was this Bobby? Quad piece. 31 of 99. Matt. Matt must have known it was coming out because 3 people claimed the Royals today. It was crazy. Next up, red, Jackson Jobe, 71 of 75, Detroit Tigers, Michael. And to 249, the Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays, Brian with San Fran. Oh, I missed it. Retrospective was numbered 91 of 149. Nice. That KB, though, that is cool. I bought a really cool patch auto of his, so it just shipped today, so keep an eye out. It's going to be really cool. Definitely the coolest patch auto I will own. And I own a booklet, so that's saying something. Wait, we got extra hit there, didn't we? Yeah, we got 3 autos. What am I even thinking? I didn't even shout that out. I'll take extra autos every day of the week. If you're opening Museum Collection, you're gonna need thick sleeves and thick top loaders. Just a heads up. Also, I recommend if you got a good LCS, and I don't mean just like an LCS, but a good one. If you're opening something like this in the shop, they will probably give you sleeves and top loaders that will work for this. What do you guys think about that? Do you think shops should provide sleeves and top loaders if you open the box in shop? Because I feel like if you're going to spend hundreds of dollars on a box to open it, and you choose to open it in their shop, they can cover the $1-2 sleeves and top loaders. Oh, Rocky's already up here. I think I'm going to put that there. I'll take this down. I've been too half. I've heard horror stories of people being like, no, we're not going to give that to you. It's like, really? Like me buying a $100 box isn't enough. All right, pristine. So, some of you may have realized that we've been opening some pristine and been getting shorted some hits. However, I think the odds are that we are past it. I'm hoping that it was just one case, but if we get shorted, don't worry, I will make it right. I always do. LCS straight. Oh, nice. Hopefully they get bulk rates so that it's not too expensive. All right, starting off with a purple non-auto. Peter Morgan Alonso, 25 of 99. Lee, that is yours. Sorry, I'm trying to readjust everything I got going on over here. Yeah, I love supporting local. Like if I need something and I can get it for $1 cheaper online, I'm going to my LCS. Also because it gives me an excuse to maybe see something nice in a showcase or in a $1 box. You know, sometimes you just can't pass up a good deal, you know? Ashley's like, you've been at the card shop an hour. I thought you only needed thick top loaders. I'm like, what would you like? Would you like a treat on the way home? Jackson Job, Colt Keith. Mark, you underestimate me. These are just slabs. There's box 1. Here's box 2. Hi, my name's Trent and I have a problem. Gunnar Henderson. Big Poppy, David Ortiz. Precisionaries, Jace Young. Denzel Refractor and a blue, Roger Clemens. Houston Astros, 69 of 75. Rebecca, the Rocket. Oh, me too. I actually refer to a shop in my local area as the Cat Pee store because that's what it smells like to me, and I do not step foot in there. Just keep it clean. That's all I ask. Blue auto. Blue rookie auto. Give me something nice. Kumar Rocker. Texas Rangers. 12 of 75. Bobby. Closer mojo. Hey, a few more than 1 auto boxes. Those will go quick. Hey, I know. I have too close to me. I prefer the cleaner one. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, it's not rocket science. And it doesn't even, like, I'm not saying that I need every single card organized by player and team and everything. Like, no, like, that's okay. Just keep it generally neat, you know? To where it's not like, hey, where's your baseball? It's like, oh, half are in that box. There's a couple rows in there. Like, just keep it relatively organized. I'm happy. All right, got a couple upside down, but I'm not going to flip-flop through here. Vlad Sr., Marcus Semien, Alan Roden, Marcus Semien again. Precisionaries, Merrill, Meisner Refractor, and a purple Willie Castro, Minnesota Twins, 35 of 99. Yep, yeah, David, you should have. It's the way she goes. I don't know why, but the majority of time when teams are dropped, somehow the boxes figure it out and magically get better hits in them. I don't know how they know, but they know. You know. We've got an Aqua encased card in this one. Nomar Garcia Parra, 15 of 199. Bo Sox, Billy. I actually discovered another shop near me, about 20 minutes away. They're really nice. I agree, Rebecca. This is a lot more than what we're used to seeing for you. Usually they make you sweat more, and you got to wait till the last box to see anything. Alrighty, Chris Sale, Reese Hines, Teoscar Hernandez, Polar Bear, Perseverance, Roger Clemens, William Contreras Refractor, and a Brooks Robinson Refractor. I'm happy to be here. I hope you guys are having a good time. Thankful to be here. All right, got another Aqua here. Who's it going to be? Marcus Semien, 131 of 199. Saying him a lot, Bobby. I thought this one felt a little thicker. It did. It did indeed. Because we got a patch auto. Doesn't look numbered. How about Royce Lewis of the Minnesota Twins? Billy. That one is yours. I listed some stuff on eBay today. If any of you are interested in anything I ever post, just message me. I'm happy to do a deal outside of eBay. To where we can both be happy. You get a deal, I get a deal, everybody wins. A good mix of stuff. And I post everything at comps or what I think it should go for. For example, I have a Carson Bench purple auto that I posted today. Within 10 minutes of posting it, I had someone message me, I'll give you $100 for it. That's what I paid for a Nolan McLean. Which, first off, no you didn't. But second off, this card has sold. I have it listed for $7.99. The last 3 sales, if I'm not mistaken, are ballpark $750, $725, and a little over $700. I think he's making an opening day roster, and I think he's going to get the call. So I think that realistically, it can go up $50 in the next month. So I have it listed at $800. But when you offer me $100 and I'm asking $700, there's no way that you think that that's going to get accepted, right? I don't know. Yeah, it's just jetbreakers.trent on eBay. Kirby Puckett, Jerkson Profar, Xander Bogaerts, Brooks Baldwin, and Vlad plated and polished. As always, if you're in here and you're like, hey, I've got a bunch of stuff on my eBay too, if you jump in the breaks, I know the group rule is like, hey, no eBay links. In here, I have full control over like what gets commented, and I don't have any like filters on to where it puts stuff in spam. So if you want to shout out your eBay page, go for it. I do not mind. All right, we've got our third auto. And it is another blue. All right, I'm a Mets fan, but I like Ryan Howard. 35 of 75. That's sweet. Michael, congrats. I liked Ryan Howard. He was the cover athlete for, I think, MLB 06, the show. And I love that game. Love that guy. I had it on the PSP. PlayStation 2. I know, Chad. I was like, so look, all right, let's just have a moment. Let's go through the messages with him. Mets fan here. Daughter's birthday coming up. Would love the card. Comps are light, but I paid similar to your ask. Oh, I'm sorry. This wasn't the same guy. He started with $425. Like I said, I have it listed for $7.99. I saw your message saying comps are light. Last sold was 2 March at $760, $725, and $750. He's playing well this spring, and I couldn't be in the $400 range. I countered at $760, which is the most recent sale. So he countered me at 550. I said, as mentioned in my last message, all 3 sales are north of 700. Thanks. And I said 760 again. And he responded 650. I'm like, I'm not going to play this game. So he sends me this. I'm going to cover his number, but like, let's do an offline deal. And I'm like, your highest offer was, after 2 others, was still 110 below the last sale. Where would you be at here? I'm asking 800, which I think the card gets to in the next month, which nets me 700. Am I like, be honest, am I in the wrong there? Because I felt like I was reasonable. I'm not saying, hey, go pound sand, but I'm like, hey, like, I can't be that low. Here's what I'm comfortable being at. If you can't get there, that's okay. I'm not your guy. I also feel like opening up eBay messages with, hey, it's my daughter's birthday coming up. Can you cut me a deal? The age-old thing. Exactly, Mickey. Exactly. Which, Mickey, by the way, I do have something to mention to you. An apology. Because your box did not ship yesterday. I'm going to send you your label tonight. Whenever I have to make a box, or Ashley makes a box, gosh, I would love... Actually, can we tabletop this? Give it just a minute. Because I want to see if she's above me or not. Yeah, I typically don't. I typically don't. I had just posted it. And I was like, hey, maybe I can get a same day sale. All right. Well, I'll say it. So the reason why Ashley handles all the mailers and I do the boxes is because, quote, boxes are a boy job. Quote directly from my wife. And sometimes she doesn't tell me that I need to make boxes. And I'm like today, I'm like, hey, I dropped off all the packages. She's like, oh, there's still more. Oh, she said she'll come down. Let's see if she says that boxes are a boy job. Chase Mydroth, Caleb Durbin, Corbin Burns, Bo Jackson, Perseverance, Nolan Ryan, Augustine Refractor, and Jackson Jobe, 198 of 199. So close. I knew you wouldn't threaten to come to my house and kick in my door, Mickey. I appreciate it. Darling, I have a question for you. You typically handle all of the bubble mailers, correct?
Yes.
And I handle the boxes, correct?
No.
Well, okay. No. All right. Let's deep dive into that. Why would you not make a box for some reason?
Because I'm busy with the bubble mailers and forget to do the box.
No other reason? No other reason?
I don't know what you're getting at here.
Boxes are what kind of job?
A boy job.
A boy job. I quoted that before. We got a purple. You Darvish. 85 of 99. Slam Diego. Bobby. We got all 3 autos. And look at that. Isn't that sick? Isn't that a cool patch auto?
Mm-hmm.
We got an extra auto at a museum too. Mickey, I'm not that far from San Diego.
So I'm not in trouble?
No, Mickey said he wasn't going to come to our house and knock on the door at 3 o'clock in the morning demanding where his box is.
I did package it up, and then I had to find the package, and I placed it with the other stuff, and I forgot to make the box. Because I got distracted with other things.
Life happens. Thankfully, people realize that we are not intentionally not shipping things. Sometimes life just happens.
I'm just a little tired and forgetful some days, so apologies.
All right, Stephen Kwan. That was all. I just...
May be dismissed.
You may. Roberto. JT Real Muto. Thank you, darling. Paul Skeens. Marcelo plated and polished. Nice Schwellenbach refractor. Ooh, gold rookie. Cam Meisner. 27 of 50. Tampa Bay. David. If you aren't in San Diego, you're too far. I will say this, Mickey, I actually am hoping to make it out to San Diego this summer. Because one of my good buddies is stationed out there. And so he told me that Petco Park is a ton of fun. I've obviously never been, but Chad, big time. Especially when you've got like dozens of packages. Yeah. I mean, even think about it, like just like today's break. You know, there's a few hundred cards that have to get moved into individual teams. It's not exactly a 5-minute job. Petco's great. I've only heard good things. I've actually heard that it's one of the best ballparks to go to. Obviously, I want to go to Dodger Stadium too, but Dodger tickets are just so expensive. I want to go just for the history of it, you know. Maybe not this year, but sometime in the future. I think it'd be fun. Most games are sold out, so get tickets. Good to know. Alright, so good box of Pristine. Let's see if we can get a better one. I want to see a Super. Or a red or something. I don't know. Alright, starting off, we're going Aqua. Tanner Scott for the Marlins. 86 of 199. Robert. Yeah, well, the thing is, like... So I'll show you guys a package today from last week that I shipped out. I mean, sometimes you can't do anything about it. Like, that's taped, so you can see that there's the cardboard tape, and I tape over it with like packing tape. Right? And it's still like USPS, what are we doing? Thankfully everything was okay because I packaged it well inside, but yeah. Oh, Rebecca's your son in the Marine Corps? I didn't know that. Yeah, Mark, true. Contreras auto incoming. I'm not talking about Wilson. Ooh. You're talking about Will, right? Will and Will? Higher price is worth service. I know. It's such a pain. Jordan Westberg. Christian Yelich. Mason Miller. Bo Bichette. Cal Ripken Perseverance. McMahon Refractor. Torrey Hunter Refractor. I saw the red right there and I got really excited that it was a red. It's just a refractor. Come on, give us something big. I want to see like a red Nick Kurtz auto or something. Or super, you know? Or a green. I feel like a green Kurtz auto. Or a red Baldwin. Or a gold auto. It's non-auto, but it is a gold rookie. Come on now. Angel Martinez. 8 of 50. Angel Martinez, Angel, Potato Tomato. Austin, this is yours. Yeah, so I've been right by the Angels Stadium because I was there. So I went to the Burbank Card Show, now the West Coast Card Show back in 2023, but didn't get to go to a game. He's out now, works at Lockheed in Orlando. Ooh, fancy pants. That's awesome. Good for him. Chipper Jones, Larry, Freddie Freeman, Josh Naylor. They couldn't have picked a more flattering image for him. Pete, Perseverance, Bryce Harper, Matt Olson Refractor in a blue, Kerry Carpenter, Detroit Tigers, 19 of 75. We got 17 folks in here. We've got 5 likes on the video. I can't count to 17 on my fingers, but I can count to 5 on one hand. Let's bump that up a little bit. Let's get some folks in here. Let's have some fun. Oh, I know. I didn't get to go. I was in town right before the All-Star game. Obviously, I couldn't get All-Star game tickets, but yeah, I was in town right before it. That would be so... I want to go to an All-Star game at some point. I really, really do. All right, Aqua... William Contreras, Brew Crew, 190 of 199. Nice. Chris. Oh, this one is for sure a patch auto. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Rebecca. That is my goal. If I'm not going to hit you good cards, I sure as heck better be entertaining. All right. Come on. Give us a crazy patch here. Ooh. That's orange behind there. Come on, F16. Give us somebody big. Matt Olson, 17 of 25. John. I'll take it. Took my son to a Padre game. Started at 1 p.m. We left in the 6th inning. Drove to Anaheim Times. Oh, that's so cool, Mickey. That is so cool. I wonder if there's a way that you could hit all 3 in one day. You know, like if one game starts at noon, one starts at 4, and one starts at 7. There's got to be something, right? I guess I'll take down the Royce Lewis. Even though I do like Royce Lewis, and I wish him nothing but the best. Wait, why am I taking down a card when the doggone Braves are already up here? Royce, you're coming back. Hopefully you're coming back to the big leagues happy and healthy, and you're not going to get hurt anymore. Yeah, John. So tired of Royce Lewis getting hurt. 3 in one day would be awesome. I feel like that would be a long day, though. C.J. Abrams, Josh Naylor, Cade Horton, Dalen Lyle, and a Kobe Mayo plated and polished. Especially if you had a helicopter. Rebecca, come on. But me? I'm lucky if I'm getting the Lime Scooter. To be fair, those things are so much fun. I will say this, in case you didn't know, those things do have range limits, and when you go outside of them, you cannot shut them off, so you have to push it back. Not a lot of fun. Purple. Shohei Ohtani to 99. Never heard of the guy. I'm just playing. Show! Chuck! Nice. Ohtani to 99. I dig it. I dig it. Yeah, one time I was riding in Little Rock, Arkansas to go to a Little Rock Travelers game with one of my buddies. And the scooter shut off halfway across this bridge. And me, in my infinite wisdom, said, why don't we just keep going and just shut them off down there? Well, on said bridge, it was like that. So we're going down, and we realize it won't shut off. So then we have to push it back up the bridge, and it won't let us shut it off here. We have to go all the way to the other side. When I tell you, this is embarrassing, but I'm not afraid to admit it. I tore a pair of jeans. Right where you think I tore them. Pushing the heck out of that scooter across the bridge. Not my finest moment. We have a pink. Number to 15 in here. What a transition. Torrey Hunter. Teoscar Hernandez. Christian Yelich. Ooh, blue plated and polished. Junior Caminero. 55 of 75. I like it. David. Precision Aries Trey Turner. Vlad Refractor. And a rookie to 15. Come on now. Moises Ballesteros. Chicago Cubs, Steve. To 15. 4 of 15. Wow. No comments on that. In fact, we actually lost 2 people after I said that. That's embarrassing. Hey, what can I say? I'm not afraid to tell you my deepest and darkest secrets on a live broadcast. Which is probably not a good idea. All right, Aqua time. Colt Keith, Detroit Tigers, 108 of 199. How many boxes do we have left? We have 1. We have the repack. Uno mas. Francisco Alvarez, Shohei Ohtani, JT Realmuto, Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, he's got 2. So a lot of players, in case you haven't noticed, we do have All-Star Game uniforms and their regular uniforms. So, oh boy, Do I need to be sitting down for this, Rebecca? Dalton Rushing plated and polished. Austin Riley refractor and aqua. Peter Morgan Alonso 109 of 199. What's up, Kinsey? Happy Tuesday. Welcome in on YouTube. Last pack of Pristine. What do we got? Oh, I just got an eBay notification. I wonder what that is. Alrighty. Aqua. Josh Naylor, 49 of 199. Cleveland Guardians. Austin. I'm excited for this, Rebecca. I had to step away for a while. There have been any Seattle hits. Nothing that has made the top stage, but there's a chance we got something numbered at some point. Obviously with a lot. I went on eBay and bought one. It was so funny. Reminded me of a... No, that's a good confession because I bought one too. So I'm excited. Because like it's such a funny one. It's such a funny card to me. It's like from a good moment. That's too good. All right, Quan, Manny Ramirez, Hunter Green, Law Dog, Precision Aries, Jace Young, Teoscar, and a blue to close us out. Freddie Peralta for the Brew Crew, 66 of 75. Yeah, let's see what it is. Let's see if it's an offer, and I'm going to let you guys control my destiny here. Let's see. Ooh! I just got a $400 offer on a card that I'm asking $700 on. What should I do? Now, before you go, Trent, $6.99. That seems unreasonable. Well, here's a trick in case you didn't know. If you have an iPhone, you can do this. Hold down on a number in your photos, copy it. I use Card Ladder personally, and I can just paste in the cert number. So I'm asking $6.99. Last sold $6.49, $7.06, $6.10. Do we take a $400 offer there? I mean, literally, February 16th, $7.06. I'm asking $6.99. Offer $800 back. Or should I offer him $6.98? No, that's so mean. Who is Freddie? Oh, hey, Trent. He's your guy now, isn't he? He is. As much as I want to be a degenerate and go buy like a First Bowman Blue Auto, I don't know what his prices are. I actually haven't really looked into it. Yeah, that we're not. See, those are the offers that I typically don't even engage with. The only reason why I engage with that other guy is because he sent a message with it. It's different. Ooh, we got a slab and a one touch in this one. Good luck, all. If you haven't hit yet, I'm pulling for you right here. Let's see if we can get something done. Right, like I'm not asking insane. Like if I post something for sale, it's for sale. We'll start with the one touch. Ooh. Actually, we might want to start with the slab. They're both good. First up, one touch. Aaron Judge, Topps Heritage Rookie. I could dig it, Chad. Horizontal. Or, excuse me, this is Archives. This isn't Heritage. This is Archives. Topps Archives. Aaron Judge Rookie. I like it. And how about this? 2024 Topps Sapphire. Shota Imanaga Gold PSA 10 Auto. Steve. Congrats. I'm going out. It's my birthday on that Schwarber. I agree, Mark. Like, look. If I want a card, I'm going to offer you what I think is fair for both of us. I'm never going to intentionally lowball the heck out of you unless you're a friend and I'm just poking fun. Like, you will not make deals if that is how you act with folks online. Just saying. Oh, but sometimes you can get lucky. Yeah, but then, you know, My goal is to make transactions with people 10 times, not just once. You're not going to make 10 deals with a person that you constantly lowball. You might get one if you're lucky. All right, here's a recap. If you didn't hit, do not fret, do not fear. I got you. All right, plated and polished Marcelo, Schwellenbach Refractor, Augustine Refractor, Durbin, Matt Shaw Prism, Simpson Prism, Mydroth Refractor, Wood Refractor, Power Players Kurtz. Yes, exactly, Mark. Amador Refractor, Sasaki 1990 Marcelo, Luis Angel Acuna Refractor, Verlander Sepia, Volpe Sepia, Brooks Lee Refractor, Bassett, and Roki Sepias. I will say this. I resell stuff all the time. I don't think I have ever offered somebody lower than 80% before. Ever. I typically offer, look, odds are if you're in here, I've probably bought something from you before. If I have, about what percentage do I offer typically? I'll spoil it. Typically between 85 and 90%. Why? Because that's what you would get if you sold it on eBay. Because it gives me a deal to where I feel like I'm getting 12% off what I would pay on eBay, and you're getting 100% of what you would get from eBay. It's fair for both parties. That being said, if you got something to sell, preferably over $50 a card, hit me up. I'll offer you fair. I always do. I never try and screw people over. Why? Because at the end of the day, they're not going to come back to you if you screw people over. All right. Off my high horse. Freddie, blue. Pete, aqua. Blue plated and polished, Caminero. Ballesteros to 15. Kerry Carpenter, blue gold, Cam Meisner. Jackson Job, aqua. Blue, Liam Hicks. Red, Jackson Job. Willie Mays, gold. Gold? Is that gold to 249? I don't know. Purple, Shang. Harrington, blue lava. Willie Castro, purple. Clements, blue. And for the encased cards, we do have Josh Naylor, aqua. Colt Keith, aqua. Purple, Shohei Ohtani. Never heard of the guy. William Contreras, not to be confused with Wilson Contreras. That is insane. Look, I get it. There are some guys who, there are some things that I'll take 70% on because I would rather have cash. But the overwhelming majority of things, like an Uptown Puka Nakua that you can sell every day of the week, get out of here at 50%. Angel, gold. Tanner Scott, aqua. Yu Darvish, purple. Oh, get out of here. Rebecca trying to fire me up right here at the end. Semyon, aqua. Nomar, aqua. And Peter Morgan Alonso. It's one of those things look, if I'm trying to think of a good example. Let's say, I'm trying to think, who's a good player to use an example of? I don't want to use you-know-who, the easiest example in the world. But, I don't know. Let's take this card, for example. Pete Crow Armstrong, red autograph to 5. Let's say, and God forbid, Pete Crow Armstrong breaks his leg and can't play for the next 3 seasons. And this card last sold this year. 50% might be fair, but it's the last sale, you know? Oh, I'm actually kind of sad, Chad. I have a gold auto of his from 2023. I like Starling. Any decent snakes? I think we pulled a numbered card for Arizona, I believe, Cody. I don't think any autos, though. Aaron Judge, Archives rookie. Autos, base, Chase Petty. Blake Dunn. Austin Hansen. Tyler Dyson. Christian Koss. Bobby Witt Jr., quad piece to 99. Money Mike to 149. Nick York, lava to 175. Royce Lewis, patch auto. Kumar Rocker to 75. Jim Palmer, retrospective to 149. Ryan Howard to 75. Matt Olson, orange patch auto to 25. Chris Bryant with the sick patch auto for the Rockies. But hit of the break, gold sapphire PSA 10 auto. Kind of tough to beat. Just a snake. Yeah, Cody, you did miss out on me getting some lowball offers on eBay. What can you do? Hey, everybody's trying to make a buck somewhere. But it's like, hey, if I needed cash, if I was strapped for cash and rent was due, I'd take the offer. So, but I'm not, thankfully. Thankfully, I'm in a position where I'm not. But I just had an ad come up a minute ago interrupting your break. What? Are you serious, Mickey? Where? On Facebook? This is gonna sound. This is definitely gonna sound bad, but if they're running ads, like I'd like to make $1 from that. I mean, I'd prefer if there were no ads, obviously, for something that should be live, where you kind of need to see everything. I'd prefer no ads. But if they're running ads, doggone it, give me my daggum quarter. No, that's super annoying. I'm sorry, Mickey. If I can figure out how to turn those off, I will. But all right, friends, that wraps it up for me this evening. Hope you guys had fun. If you need anything, I'm always here. Just a message away. Hit me up. Not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. If you have ideas, as always, message me. Might do a little case break. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I've got options. If you want to give me a suggestion, though, hit me up. Have a great evening. Cheers.